Happy Friday. Hello there. There's my girl. How are you? I saw your friend request on Facebook today. I accepted it. So good to see you. I hope you had a wonderful day. All right, I'll be right back. I got to grab my glasses. And then, let's see. I got my smoothie. And we'll get started. All right. Air signs, Bobby. I got a new deck, too. So weird. Because, I like to pick my decks out. I like to feel them. I like to touch them. I hate to order them online. But I do sometimes order them online. But I like to go into the stores and... Anyways, because sometimes you can see a deck on the computer looking at it, on the internet. And it looks really cool. Or like you would really like it. And then, you open it and you don't resonate with it. And I've had that before. Where I bought decks like that, they've come to me and I'm like, this deck and I don't resonate. And so it sits for years, move. Oh, it's all right. Hold on. Anyway, then they sit, like I said. And then all of a sudden one day, you'll pick it up and you'll all of a sudden go, oh, I'm going to use this deck now. It's so weird. I mean, I've had decks sit for 5, 6, 7 years. So I'm like, I don't like that deck. Yeah, me and that deck, no. Then all of a sudden one day, I might pick that up. And then I start to work with it. And then all of a sudden, that deck and I click. It's funny. But, anywho, I hope you had a wonderful day, honey. You got divorce court Tuesday. I'm sorry. Been there, done that one too many times. Never again. I'm never getting married again either, though. All righty. So I went into Barnes & Noble. What do you say? I like to buy. Oh, I know. I have some that they've been so used to death. Like, I don't get them out very often. And if I do, and I show you guys, like, they're haggard. I'm like, they're special. Because, those, can you imagine all the energy of mine that's in those decks and over all the years? Yeah. Rich Lop. I think it was a couple months ago. He was getting all new decks and he was selling off all of his old decks to people. And then I think David, a couple years ago, he's the Leo King. He auctioned off a bunch of his decks he had, and he gave those to charity. So one day, I already told my daughter, these are all yours. She's like, yeah, what am I going to do with them? Well, you guys will each keep a couple decks. You never know, down the road you might pick them up one day and go, oh. I definitely give my Sky, my youngest son, he loves Supernatural, that whole series, and I have a Supernatural deck, so of course that would just go to him, right? My daughter, there's certain decks that would be her, and even if she didn't ever want to play with them, they would coincide with her and who she is. So I went to Barnes & Noble, okay? I walk in, and they used to have a whole, wall that was nothing but decks. They're down to a 4th now. I stood there, and I'm like, I have most of these. And then I'm like, because it's just got to resonate, And I've always wanted the Spirit Junkie deck. Let me find the box. Because I always see it at Dave's Health and Wellness when I go in there. And And Dave doesn't sell tarot cards. He just sells affirmation cards and oracle cards. And this has been in there forever. And I've always wanted to get it. And so finally, I got it today. So, anywho. Then I got home and I was like going through. And I'm like, I have 2 moon decks. And one's older than the other one. So I'm like, I'm digging out the newer one because we never hardly use it on the channel. Then I have this Angel Tarot that's just beautiful. These cards are beautiful. You get serious messages off these decks, off this deck. And it was funny because last couple days where I live, we've had some big storms, but once again last night there was we had lightning storms that were hitting the ground and stuff, and thunder, lots of rain. Meg, go find something to do. Go downstairs with your sister and Sky. He's home from out of town now. Go. No, leave me alone now. You know that we're working. Okay? Go. I'm going to throw this one more time. You were leaving. You wouldn't have anything to do with me till I turned the camera on. Ah, just like a little kid. My kids, when they're grown up and they're little, you can't get them. They don't want a damn thing to do with you, and then someone calls you, and all of a sudden, what you doing, mom, right? That's what my dog does. Okay, so I'm like, I'm gonna get this deck out because I love this deck. Look, it's called I got the book out because I wanted you to. I don't know where the box is, but it's a beautiful deck. It's a serious message, okay? Because these angels, basically, when I read this book when I first got it, I don't often read the books either, okay? Because I'm very freestyle and I channel so much, and I believe and trust in, like I can take a deck and turn on my Reiki and hold it, and I will download what I need to know about how to use it or whatever, okay? But sometimes I read, their book, because everybody, when they make a deck, they use the basic from the Rider-Waite. They use the basics of that, but then of course they'll put their own spin on it, which they should, because it should be uniquely to whoever designs each deck. And intuitively, they might look at the okay, for example, they might look at the Strength card and go, I think the lion needs to look super courageous there, or this lion needs to look like they're being tamed or put down. It just depends on how the person wants us to interpret that card. But the overall energy of that card, of course, is Leo energy. Okay? So anyways, this deck is very governed by God. Okay? It's super. There's certain decks I don't bring out that often. They're very powerful. Their messages are powerful. They're governed by something so much bigger than us, me. The angel messages, the ancestors. This is like the big of the big of the big. And that's how this deck works. But I also wanted to break some other things down to you guys that maybe you didn't know about. And this comes from the Kabbalah, is where this knowledge comes from, okay? So, since we're right there, hold on. I wrote something cool down today that I read that I didn't know, okay? Everybody thinks the so-called Bible was the first. No, it's not. Hold on. I was reading some really cool stuff today. All right. Me and my messages. All right. I might as well just tell you all these messages that as I get to that, that I've channeled in the last I got another stack. I can't tell you how big that I got to start working into the readings again. Anyway, somebody is a part of the Pentecostal church. It's a church in Texas. These people need to mind their own beeswax. They need to stay in their lane. Yeah. Yeah, because you're being fooled. You're trying to attack an individual that was never trying to attack you. And the person that's manipulating you guys and trying to get you to attack an individual, that person is spoofing you guys. Okay? They're trying to get you. It's called a false flag. Okay? There's somebody in your church, whether it's a leader position or just another member, that has got a group of people there, totally brainwashed. Okay? You have gone down a road that a bunch of you will not be able to return from. So I would suggest that you stop. You get a backbone. Start thinking about if what you were doing within this group to this person you're trying to attack, would you want that to happen to you? And half of you don't even know this person or know of really anything. It's called hearsay that you're being told, and you're jumping on a bandwagon that's going to end you up in jail or prison. And that's all I'm going to say on that message, okay? Somebody's name is Ashley. Somebody's last name could be Garrett. Somebody works for like a cyber systems development company. Eyes on private investigations. Keene, New Hampshire. Lancaster, New Hampshire. Gorham, New Hampshire. Berlin, New Hampshire. Those will mean something to someone out there. Somebody doesn't realize, this is just random. I don't know why. I get the weirdest things to tell you guys. But somebody, has like one of those cards that we get, medical, through work. You take so much out of your checks and you have like a Visa. I have one. So somebody's work hasn't been reimbursing them in the right way on this. And you aren't noticing. So you need to go back through, because the point is they're going to owe you money, okay? And the reason why I'm saying this, because whoever I'm talking to, you're stressing out about medical bills. You're stressing about some medical kind of conditions or something that's going on with you. And this is free money, your money, okay? That's for someone. Somebody's going to need strength and stamina. There's something about somebody's anemic. They need to you need to tonify the Q1 in your blood, and that will help with the anemia. Somebody's from Chicago. Someone loves that song, Dirty Laundry. Yeah, Dirty Laundry. That song, that's an old song. It's a great song. There's something about a property, a house that got retitled, and it was retitled to take away from somebody that it was in a trust. Your daughter's name's Ashley. Haha, Bobby, I just noticed that. This investment, so something got taken out of your name. They retitled it, and then they had an investment group do it so that you would never think, the judges never think. Anyways, this is all more smokes and mirrors, okay? That's all it is. More smokes and mirrors. They're not going to get away with this. So anyways, somebody's concealing info. Yeah, hold on. Okay, somebody's concealing info which they're going to be required to disclose, excluding you. They did this to exclude you from key discussions, okay? So it's a breach of Fiduciate, fiduciary. This retrograde's affecting me, how I can talk. It's driving me nuts. Nuts. Okay? Anyway, somebody's concealing info which was required. They were required to disclose it to you. Yes, yes, Bobby. Yep. My situation too, with my family. Me, you. There's a whole bunch of us. But I'm sure this applies to you too. Okay? They've redirected paperwork. They've had papers written up completely new, had nothing to do with the originals, and the originals, there's originals around, trust me, still. So, I mean, hello, look at the day and age we live in. These people think they're going to get away with all this stuff. It's never going to happen. Never, ever, ever. And I don't care that they think that, because who they know, there's always someone that's better, that knows someone higher than them. But anyways, they were supposed to disclose information to you. They did not. Okay? Because they knew when they did, you'd be like, I didn't sign that. I didn't agree to that. No, that's not how that was supposed to go. Some of you find out that these people had court hearings that, you were supposed to be at. Of course you didn't know. So they went in and lied. Some of you, people went in and posed as you. Some people, they had doctors go in. You never even met the damn doctors. And they wrote up all this crazy ass shit about you that was the furthest thing from the truth. But believe me, these jackasses, they're gonna lose their careers. All the people that got involved in this that we know, they'd avoid us now. Families, part of our families, right? Some of it's our own siblings. Some of it's our own mothers, fathers, aunts, uncles, cousins, friends, coworkers. There's a bunch of them that you're like, I just can't figure out why I haven't heard from this person, or when I see them or talk to them, they're just off weird. Yeah, because some of them have just been paid to simply keep their mouth shut, and they think that was okay to do to you because in their fucked up head, they believe they didn't do anything to you because they didn't say anything. Oh, but they took money and they sat there and participated and listened. They're just as screwed. So, but anyway, these people knew too. They knew everything that was going on. They just, we didn't participate in doing the bad stuff to you, but we were there. We knew everything. Yeah. Like, seriously? And then, we were paid to keep our mouths shut, not tell you. We were blackmailed. Yeah, you can kiss my ass too, right? So anyway, so they didn't disclose this to you. It was key discussion. So it's a breach of contracts. It's a breach of Fiduciating. Okay? All right. I gave you those little messages. Somebody's an eye doctor. Somebody's a dentist. Someone's last name is Pingree, Pingree. Someone's last name is like Vidal Sassoon. Someone's last name's Sassoon. Somebody, okay, this is for someone. Somebody, because, okay, there's a house that they're gonna hold on. It's supposed to be yours. They're gonna hold on to this thing for dear life. Some of you, whoever the person was that's supposed to give you the house, some of you, they feel like if they do commit arson, and I've picked up on this before, but it's every day. Anyway, and maybe if we all talk about it enough, they won't do it. Because they're going to get caught anyways. The insurance company will figure out that it was arson. Even if they believe in their twisted minds that they're not going to get caught, no one's going to know. But anyways, they figure, I'll be damned if I'm going to let this person have this house. I will burn the bitch down, and I'll make sure that they have nothing. But then, in their minds, they're so whacked out, they don't understand that by doing that, hello, insurance fraud, right? And premeditated. But I almost think they'll do it because they just don't want you to have it. What they don't understand, the judge has already ordered them to turn that over, that asset. So burn it down, go right ahead, destroy it, do whatever you want to do. You're still going to have to come up with that money and give it back to the collective. So be, whatever floats your boat, man. Okay. Anyways, another thing. They have, like, some of them, if the house is not paid off, they quit making the payments. Because then they're like, well, if they're going to get the house, they're going to owe all this money. Some of them, there's back taxes on the house that they, haven't paid. Some of them, they've let the mortgage protection insurance collapse. I do this all day long. It's called collateral protection insurance, mortgage protection insurance. So on cars, if you don't have insurance, we put collateral protection insurance on it. If it's a home and you don't keep your mortgage on it, then we place and enforce mortgage protection insurance on it. So anyways, that's what's happened to this house. Okay. So there'll be a lot of mortgage protection insurance added to this loan because of that. And they think that will be funny when you get the house, apparently. So anyway, that's for someone out there. There's a person that wants to come in and they just want to start arguments with you and gaslight you this weekend. That's for somebody. You when this person comes around, you immediately always tense up. This person stretches you. Yeah, laps, Bobby. You're right. Thank you. This person, their energy makes you nervous. Like, you get excited to see this person, and it's not that you don't love this person. It's not that this person, they've never learned to control their energy very well. Okay? They're not good at balancing out their energy. So that's for somebody out there. Okay. Remember I was talking about the Bible? Okay, I know I wrote it down on something. Oh, yeah. Another thing. I will go find this video. This was wild. I think it's a year from now. Well, people have already started ordering them. I watched a video on it. The world's first flying car. Yeah, that's some scary shit right there. And this car can drive, on the ground. But anyways, they're going to start selling them. Some people have they put it out there that you can already pay for it and pre-order it. But they showed one it was on a YouTube video today, and I was like, oh my God, the Jetsons. The Jetsons. But I will go find that video and put it up on our community tab. I put at least 4 songs up today. Every time I got in my car, every song I put up today in the community tab, except for the Willie Nelson one. That one I have never heard. But that's my dad channeling to me. Anything Willie Nelson's my dad. I'd never heard that Willie Nelson song. So I put that in the community. The others, those songs played more than once. And they've played more than once in the last couple of weeks. Lots of Bryan Adams, again, which I love Bryan Adams. A lot of Styx Foreigner has been playing in the feed. A lot of, Richard Marx, right? Backstreet Boys, that has been coming up. It's a lot of music from when I was like in high school. Yeah, someone out there likes, but anyway, I channel everything and I like all kinds of stuff. So when I get in my car, when things come on more than once, then I save it. And then if it comes up and then I'll, go find it on YouTube and share it with you guys, because I know it's meant for me and whoever else. And then when it comes up in the YouTube feed continually, and it's definitely stuff that I've got on our channel, then I'm like, yeah, this goes to somebody out there. So anyways, I did put some music up. I put some more shorts up too. So, all right. The world's oldest Bible. It's called the Codex. Codex. Sassoon. Sassoon. It's the world's oldest Bible, guys. Happy Friday! Thanks for joining in. So I'm, as you all know, I never claim to be well versed in religion because I am non-denominational, and it's just not. I've never been able to say interested in reading the Bible. That's just me. But there's people that are so versed in it, they know everything, and I appreciate that, and I can sit for hours and talk to people that have knowledge of the Bible and share with me and educate me on it. My aunt, my dad's little sister, we're very, very close, and she's LDS, and she's always sharing with me I'm always talking on my spiritual side of things, and she talks on her religious side. She goes, no, we're really talking about the same stuff. It just, the language is just changed in the two different genres, and it absolutely is. And we don't fight, we just share, and we see each other's point of views. And sometimes I'm like, yeah, that's bullshit. And she's like, no, it's not. I'm like, yeah, it is. And she's like, well, I think sometimes what you think is bullshit. I'm like, it's fine. We're going to agree to disagree, right? Hi, Sean. Thanks for joining in. So good to see all of you. So anyways, I didn't know if any of you knew that the world's oldest Bible is called the Codex Sassoon. And then it's funny because I was channeling that name too before this message on a whole nother paper I had written way, way before. But both of these papers were together. So does anybody know about this? I'd be interested to know if someone does. They could share something with all of us. The world's oldest Bible, huh? Okay. All right. No, this is so funny today. Okay, so Bobby, now that you found me on Facebook, I post a lot of good, funny stuff too on Facebook. It's a whole variety of stuff. And you need to go to my Instagram because that's completely different what I post over there too. But anyways, this was so funny, okay? So it has these two girls from the 70s, and they're sitting on this little corner together. And, well, not the 70s, probably, no, it wasn't 70s. Because it's just barely when phones came out. Cell phones. And I'm like, yeah, I was not, yeah. So anyways, about when cell phones came out, okay? Because they each had one of the very first cell phones in their hands. They're sitting there, and they're just talking on their cell phones, like outside of school. Then there's these other two girls, and they're at home, and they're having a conversation on the home phones, the wall phones. Like when I was a kid, you know? You'd lay on your back on the ground, and you'd have that cord down the hall, and you'd be talking for hours to everybody all night long. So the caption is, imagine the phone company canceling your service because they didn't like what you and your friends were talking about. Do you get it? What does Facebook, YouTube, Instagram? They're always trying to shut us up. They're always trying to censor us. They're always trying to not let us have our civil rights, freedom of speech. So I thought it was hilarious. And the caption I thought was the best. Imagine the phone company, listening on your conversations and canceling your service because they didn't like what your friends and you were talking about. So that is basically what they've been doing to me on my channel. So YouTube, keep burying it. Keep burying me. You guys are going to regret it. And especially if something happens to me or any of my kids and you guys buried my channel and you made sure that I'm not being seen and my information's not getting out there, you will regret that one. All right. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to use this deck because I don't use it that often. And this deck's special. Serious messages come out of it, but I wanted to read some stuff to you about this as well, okay? You guys know I'm not religious. I'm spiritual. I don't care if you're religious or not as long as you're a good person. That has no bearing to me. Who's religious and who's not. I don't care. I don't care if you're not spiritual. If you're a good person and you just want to get on and be a part of the community, that's fine with me too. I don't care what any of you all are. Those are all titles, okay? It's a title. It is, that has nothing to do, I mean, a lot of people think it has to do with who they are, but I don't. Your spirit and your soul is ran by you and your heart. And if you let it be ran by a group of people to tell you what to do, well, if that makes you comfortable, that's fine. But then you're still not in charge of you. Now, if you want to be a part of any kind of a group, like we are here, we're our own soul tribe, that's great. Because I promote you guys to be free thinkers. I promote you guys to listen to each other, listen and learn, and make your own informed decisions that are not manipulated by anybody. It's your decision, no one else's. You're not being pressured. On this channel, we're here too to open each other up and maybe look at things differently, learn something. I always get excited when you guys pitch in and tell me something I didn't know. I love that. Okay? So anyway, all of you, so this deck is about angels, okay? But these are very, very, very special ones. And these ones are sent down when people get in trouble. These ones are sent down when people are born. These ones are sent down when someone's getting ready to transition to the other side. These are sent down when people feel all alone and they feel like no one is there for them. They definitely send them down then. Even if at the time you didn't know they were there, they were there. Okay? So, in the Kabbalah, all right? So, there's a secret doctrine of Cornelius Agrippa, okay? Every mortal born on earth has 3 guardian angels. Agrippa's occult philosophy is rooted in the sacred Kabbalah, or secret dishes, or the secret to tradition. See? This retrograde is so hard. Secret tradition of Israel, which postulates that the powers of the 72 angels of the Shem HaMeperforash are distributed throughout the times, days, and seasons. Okay? It is from this source that we obtain knowledge of their names, their attributes, and the mysteries of these angels. Okay? So, your first angel, which we all hear about, right? Well, they also go in divine rank and order, okay? But this angel is commissioned by the command of God. And why is that? Because this angel is in charge of the soul that you were given. And at that time, this is the angel that helps you at the time of your soul's creation. That's your guardian angel that stays with you right after you're born. And I know you guys have heard about this before, okay? So this angel is what is called the rector and the governor of life, okay? Imparting divine high light and helping lift up the soul towards a higher spiritual existence. And of course, when you're born, you and this angel, it's like your twin, okay? Because the veil is so loose, so close to you still. And that's why when you see babies and you know certain babies are connected still. And you can see certain babies that they're playing with someone that's not. My youngest son, when he was born, he was just like an angel. And the fact that when I was able to even have him, that was a miracle all in itself. I'll tell you guys about that one day. But anyway, to this day, he still stays connected weirdly like I do. But the veil was so thin for him. And it stayed that way for the longest time. And it's back that way. But anyways, this veil, when you're born, is that thin, okay? It doesn't go away till, everybody's different. But that veil starts to where you don't connect with them and see them so much and understand and feel like you did before. Everybody has a different, I say 10. And that's just been my experience with my own angels, okay? Okay, so anyways, let me get back here. I want to read more of this to you. Okay. So, So this is helping lift up the soul towards a higher spiritual existence, okay? The first angel operates within the confines of the 24 hours of the day. Your second angelic guide, emanates from the astrological world, from the power of the stars, okay? So your second angel that's with you, because you got three, okay? Nobody may have ever talked to you guys about this before, but you have three, okay? So that second one, that one comes down. That's part of the star system, the star family that you came here from. This is all about the astral world, okay? This angel, their job is to help lead you, because you're immortal now, along the path of virtue. And its influences on the qualities of the moral order and the things that pass into expression, that pass into expression in your speech, okay? The second angel operates within specific days of the months and of the year. And that's how they monitor you, spend time with you. Of course, if you need them and you know that they're there and you knew it, now you do. Now you're going to, after this, I would hope you guys go start talking to your angels, because I sure do mine. Your life will change, I promise you. But you can call these angels in when you know who they are and you know you can have communication. You can call them in any time. Okay, your third angelic guide emanates from the physical world. This is the tricky one. It governs the physical aspect of a mortal's existence here on earth. Okay? And it influences health, emotions, and actions. The third angel operates in successive periods of days throughout the year. These names must not be thought of in a limited or personal sense. It so happens that the angelical offices are interchangeable. An angel who governs the physical part of one particular child may also be a leader into the light of the soul belonging to another. And of course, because these angels, have many people they are in charge of, right? Well, he also presides over the moral qualities and dispositions of a third. It is written in the book of Hebrews of all angels are ministering spirits sent to serve those who will inherit salvation. And in the book of Luke, he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. Okay? Now, I don't know if you guys know, there's different orders. Okay, there's a hierarchy, you guys, to the angels. Okay, there's the seraphims. Okay, they're the highest ranking of all the angels. Okay, there's the cherubims. Okay, they guard the Garden of Eden, and they escort the throne of God wherever he goes. There's the thrones. Okay, these are great wheels covered in eyes that deliver divine justice and hold up God and remain forever in his presence. There's the dominions, okay? They appear as humans of perfect beauty with wings, and they are responsible for regulating the duties of the lower ranking angels. Then you have the virtues. These angels, they have their own angel choir, okay? And they're responsible for making miracles occur upon earth. Now, I'll do a video, and we'll go way more into depth of all this, because I love angels and I think it's very interesting. I'm just giving you kind of a fast view of this, okay? I don't think, but most people have no idea how many rankings there are, okay? There's the powers. These angels, they ensure the cosmos remain in order. They are the warrior angels, okay? They're prepared to destroy evil spirits or cast them down to the lower levels of imprisonment, okay? There's the Colossians, okay? These are where all things created, they are in heaven and that are in earth, visible and invisible, okay? They can be thrones or dominions or principalities or powers, all things that are created by God, okay? And then you have the principalities. These are the angels that guide and protect the nations, the races, the institutions, their educators, guardians of the realms of the mortals. Then you have the archangels, okay? And that's what most people talk about, that have channels that read and that. And usually that's I've not heard many people talk about all the different realms of angels ever. I always just hear about the archangels, okay? So your archangels are the chief leaders of the angels that appear among mortals. Their powers is great, and they serve God directly, right? I mean, Michael's on one side, Metatron's on the other of him. And then you just have the regular angels, and those are the messengers of divine light who descend from the heavens to minister mortals. Okay, they have the diverse powers and roles, and they are given specific tasks. Okay, they are capable of performing great miracles and unleashing tremendous chaos if needed. So that's how powerful this deck is. These are broken up into the different types of angels. When I read the messages on them, you will understand now which type of one we are dealing with. I usually only get these cards out when things are super serious, but so what I'm doing right now, I'm doing kind of like a spring clean. Every couple of months I do a spring clean on this room, and I totally change the energy here, and it puts us on another timeline. So it's time. Spirit's like time to change the timeline. So I'm going through every deck I have, pulling them off the shelves, and we're going to go through. I'm using every deck. I'm going to put them back away in the boxes because I'm going to gut this room. I bought a new cloth for here. I'm going to rearrange things, spiff it up, change it up a little bit more. I'm going to clean all my walls down. I'm going to even clean the carpets. We're going to be on a new timeline. Trust me. But anyway, I'm going through all the decks. And we're going to be cracking some old ones open, man, that I haven't used forever. And I do have a couple that are in order that should be here next week. That will be fun ones to add to our channel. So anyways, all right. We're going to start off with the new deck, the Spirit Junkies. Let's see what kind of messages. I've already shuffled these quite a few times, but let's see. So, I asked this last week. We were live, and no one gave an opinion. I'm like, seriously? You have a chance to tell me something, and you don't. So, is there any types of readings you guys would rather see more than not that I do? Or more of? If so, now's your chance to tell me so we could incorporate more of something or add something in I'm not even doing. So think about it. Put it in there. All right. What does the collective need to know, Spirit? All right. Creativity flows from me. I am a divine creator. Remember, first time using these cards. We've never used these. Okay. Owning my power inspires others to do the same. I am not afraid to shine. Bobby, how's your headaches, Bobby? I am a light worker in disguise. I don't have to talk about it. I just be it. Exactly. Now, when someone comes up to you and they're going, oh my God, do you know what I can do? Why don't you give me your hands? Let me read your hands. Oh, let me touch you. Do you want to feel my energy? Anybody comes up and they want to spoo off how great they are with their spiritual gifts, they are not a light worker. Just so you know. Just so you know. There are so many people that will know me for the longest time, and this side of me, they'll kind of get an idea, but they won't really know for a long time. You're fine today? Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. Are you sleeping with selenite in your pillowcase? Or any of that stuff I was telling you? find you a piece of selenite, Bobby, and get you some stones, and you can wrap it yourself with wire, and these are all your different chakras, okay? And you can put this in your pillowcase at night when you sleep. Okay, I claim my desires. I hold great visions. I am ready to receive. Okay, well, I'm going to assume that all of you just like love the way I do everything, so we're just good. Because no one's giving me any suggestions how to improve or to do things in a way that you guys would like to see it more. So I'm going to assume that we're doing it good then, the way we're doing it, because you had an opportunity there, okay? Someone's feeling clammy and achy. And, oh, Bobby, the other thing I was going to tell you, part of these headaches, you already know they're your third eye, but you're also going through some ascension symptoms and stuff. So that's part of your headaches too. My genuine desire to serve clears the path for me to step into my purpose. Look at that. I just like the lives. I know, I do too. I haven't gone and done a regular video in so long. And I'm just gonna do some real short ones over there, here and there, a couple times a week, because I still need to. We're supposed to do those still to keep up with the things, with how many things that we have to do to stay within the things that we're supposed to do for our channel. So anyway, I would rather get on live, and I love talking to you guys. This makes this a lot. It just makes it more worthwhile for me. At first, I didn't think I was gonna like it, because I'm like, oh my gosh, then I'll get out of the zone and be talking, and then I won't get back in the zone, and then I'm like, oh, I'll miss people's messages, and I want to be able to make sure that everybody that's saying something to me, I want to make sure I talk to them, and like, oh, just do it, see what happens. And anyways, I enjoy it so much more too. Plus, I learn from you guys, and it's just so much fun to interact with you guys. It makes my day. Okay, send a prayer of love to all beings in need of a miracle. Okay? Somebody out there, I don't know what church you belong to, but you are a really, how do I put it? You go above and beyond for everybody. Whoever I'm picking up on, you really care about people to an extent that, like, you'll put your own well-being aside. And you are really, really big into whatever church you belong to. You go and you light candles and you pray for people all the time, and no one knows you do this. No one, you don't tell anybody. You're a true, whoever you are, very, very beautiful soul, very beautiful being. And they're telling me your angels, they notice up above. And they love you for this, because you are one of the people that helps balance out the energies overall. Just think of how many people, they just did small little things like that every day, got up and put blessings out there for everyone, for the energy to change, for love to be floating out there around, just light a white candle, put your blessings into it. You can anoint that candle and you can roll it in flowers. I never get rid of anything. I repurpose everything. It drives my kids nuts. But anyway, whenever I get flowers, once they dry up, I put them in a basket and I put them in jars. And when I do candle blessings for certain people, protection too, different things, I always, anoint my candles with olive oil. And then you can do lavender oil, or whatever kind you want. You can put someone's name in there, the date. You can put a beautiful word on, whatever you want. And then you roll it in flowers. and let it dry. Then I light it. So, anyways, whoever you are, you love candles like me. That's why I brought that up. Sorry. You love candles for blessings. You love candles for light. You connect when you go to with this church. You go light your candles. You'll go even by yourself when no one's there. In fact, that's a time that you actually prefer to go more. You'd rather go when nobody's actually there than when there's a bunch of people there. But you go and you light these candles in love and light. Yep, you do. You light red ones for love too. There's no such thing as a mistake. Everything happens in divine order. I am being guided to learn and grow. Okay? What else we have? Compassion is my compass. I am willing to hold space for the experience of others. I communicate with ease and grace. People are willing to embrace what I have to say. That one's cool. I like that card too. I like these cards. These are fun cards. Okay. So there's our new cards. Let's see, air signs. What kind of opposing energy do you have going on towards you guys right now in this retrograde? Okay. Let's see what the opposing energy is towards you. Well, these opposing energies are not doing anything to you. So if these are people that are sending just their negative energy, their negative vibes, their negative feelings, their negative thoughts to you, it is not doing anything whatsoever. Epic fail. Someone was imagine. Epic fail, you know who you are. This happens to be your last name. And you are a lamb. And you're an earth sign. Wow, doesn't that line up? So for some of you, you had an earth sign out there that wanted to trap you. Wanted to get you caught up in a giant mess that they created. Because why? They involved you. They tried to already put you in the middle of this. It didn't work. Hi, Becca. How are you doing? How's the baby? So somebody out here, this is an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. This is a water sign that they wanted trapped in this. Okay? Oh, you just finished it, feeding the baby boy? Oh, that's awesome. So, they didn't want you to be protected either. Okay? They did not want you to be protected. This is double on water sign energy. So this earth sign wanted, this is your opposing energy, air signs, wanted you to be stuck in a big old web that they weaved. This person right here weaved that web. Oh, yeah, they sure did. Okay? And they didn't want you to be protected. They didn't want you to see this coming. They didn't want anyone to stick up for you. They didn't want anybody to help you. Okay? They wanted you to feel abandoned, left out, and lonely. Aww. Okay, so that's your opposing energy, air signs. Let's get you. This will tell us a bunch too. I have shuffled all these decks, but I'm just doing it again. These other ones I won't, because those I did a lot. Well, there's a lot here, guys. A lot of green. Heart, 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 heart. I turn it over, your heart chakra. Nothing's in reverse, so this is good. You guys are opening it up. Okay, now when you use Peridot, okay, P-A-R-I-D-O-T. This is about teaching from your heart. This is about sharing your story. I don't know why this is a really big thing. Hold on, I gotta flip this light on. This is a really big thing in the collective right now. That so many of you have stories, and your stories are going to help others. And some of you, it's really hard to tell it. I get it. I get it. Oh, I get it. The last thing I did was want to tell mine. And, but once you break it out and you do it and you realize it helps some other people, it'll get easier. The last thing for a lot of you, I'm sure like me, was I didn't want to hurt anybody by telling my story either. You know, that's a hard thing. You don't want to hurt other people. I also didn't want people to go through things I went through by telling. I didn't. The big thing is we have kids. You know, we have kids. Your ex is a Virgo too. Yeah. The last person I dated, which has almost been 2 years ago. I haven't dated anybody since. Like dated, you know. And he was a Virgo too. So he gave, yeah. Anyways. Malachite, okay? We got malachite here. So, but anyways, the Peridot, if you use this is going to help you when some of you you've got, you're scared. You're scared. You're apprehensive. That's the word. You're apprehensive, okay? And so if you use the Peridot, it's going to help you open up from that, and it'll be easier for you to teach, okay? It'll be easier for you to talk about it, all right? So a lot of people don't talk about, it's beautiful. I love Peridot. It's really pretty. See it? Okay. It's a little pricey, okay? Yeah, we got malachite here. More green. We got prehenite. More green. I don't even have any peridot. So much about your heart, guys. Oh, so much about your heart. Only a tiny bit about your sacral, third eye, Bobby, and your throat. Okay. I was talking about blue lace agate the other day. I don't remember which video, but I was talking about that the other day. Anyways, prehenite. I got a raw piece. Where is it? Right here. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. It's hard to see. You can't even see it, huh? It looks like almost foam green. It almost doesn't look real. It's pretty though. There's shades of like, it's all muted colors, you know, greens and kind of blues. But prehenite, it helps you release. It's really good to help you not be a hoarder and declutter. Okay. And it helps with your heart. So, anyways, prehenite. That would be a polished piece. I showed you a rough piece that's not polished. Malachite. Oh, I'm going to show you guys the coolest piece. And it's got shungite in it and another, hold on. This piece is raw. And this piece is hard to find. Don't know where my other malachite is. Okay, look at this baby. Can you see that one? How cool it is? Not pretty? So there's a guy, his name's Dave, where I live in Utah. He owns a place called Dave's Health and Wellness. I'm over there all the time. Everybody knows me there. But he goes on these ventures, And he finds really cool rocks and crystals that he gets invited to these places that a lot of people don't get to. And they only have so many of certain things, and he buys them up. And he came home from this one trip, and I happened to be there when he was unloading all this stuff. And there's a cute guy that works there. He's like my oldest son's age. And I go in and I pick his brain all the time. He's really smart, super fun to talk to. And he saw him. He's like, Stephanie, oh my God, you're here today. He's like, you got to come out here and check this out. He's like, I know you're going to want a piece. So anyway, but malachite, it is so great for your heart, okay? A lot of people, the raw pieces, they're very beautiful. They're very soothing to look at, just even with your eyes. And then you put it in your hand, and you'll instantly feel how powerful it is, okay? It also helps you if you can't connect to nature and ground yourself. Malachite will. He's going to be 2 tomorrow, Becca. Oh. You can have a fun party. Rose quartz, okay? Rose quartz. I don't even have, I have a heart downstairs, and I think I have a raw piece. Hold on. I'm trying to find, if I have them, I want to show you guys so you can see them. If you don't know. No, I don't have any in this room. It's pink. Rose quartz is pink. Rose quartz is great for, it's also great for your heart. It's great for love, okay? Rose quartz is very good to help with self-worth, okay? Struggling with self-worth, self-doubt, use rose quartz. Helps calm a person down too. Oh, I love that, Bobby. Me too. My grandmother did as well. She collected everything, you name it. We'd go on a trip, we'd have to stop and get damn water of the lake we just got out of and put it in a jar to take it home. And we have to get a little bit of the sand from the beach we just hung out on, right? Driftwood, rocks, oh yeah. Cinnabar, and I don't have any of that. I love cinnabar. Cinnabar is great if you're starting a new business, or say you're trying to generate something, or start something up. Cinnabar is great to meditate with, or if you're setting affirmations, goals, things like that, cinnabar. It also, if you need to heal your sacral chakra, yeah, so say, let's see, I don't want to offend anybody, right? Okay, but say you're out hoeing it around, okay? You gotta, you're slutting around for the weekend. You come back during the weekday, do a spirit bath, and you use some cinnabar. It'll help you out, okay? And you're going to need the rose quartz too. You might need some, oh yeah, you might need some tourmaline. You might need some onyx. Yeah, you could use some snowflake obsidian. Okay? Blue lace agate. That's about communication. Your throat chakra. Okay? This helps for feeling nervous too. When people are super nervous, it helps a lot. Lapis lazuli. That helps you problem solve. Okay? It helps open up your third eye. It also helps with your throat chakra as well. Is also good to add if you're studying. Fluorite is awesome for studying and retaining information, absorbing it. But lapis lazuli, if you're studying and you're having a hard time problem solving, add that to your little collection of rocks, around your schoolwork and your studies. Okay. All right, let's see. What's the overall energy? We're going to flip this one over. Ooh, look at what we have, air signs. It's time to lead the way. There's a father and a son that are rebuilding a relationship. They're coming back together. They had a rough patch. Okay, that's for someone out there. See, rebuilding. Somebody was feeling super alone. What's on the top? Yeah. This father didn't want to see. There's something here about a son and a father. They were having a heart. They were struggling. Now they believe. This relationship will succeed. These two will come back together. Yep. This person definitely needed the Cinnabar, Bobby. He was out hoeing it around. Come on, air sign. I don't think he is anymore. I don't get that feeling. I don't know. Let's see. Shall we? What do we have? Well, dreams coming true and out of balance. So he broke up with somebody. Okay. Now your dreams can come true because you broke up with that person. You got rid of the dead weight. Yes. Okay. Yeah. That person was a taker. And whoever you are, air sign masculine, you were being the giver. But guess what? Whatever situation you were in before you got with this karmic individual here that you're booting to the curb, that you know, this person obviously came between you and your son as well. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Whoops, my drink. Knocked my drink off. This was a lustful past life karmic relationship that you have a tie to this person from another past life. This person has come back time and around in these different lives that you've lived, but this person reincarnates as someone different, a little bit better each time, a little bit more scrumptious is what they're telling me. Scrumptious, okay? They make this person even look more lustful. Why are you telling me these things, Spirit? Ugh. I'm not saying that. Okay, I'm not saying that. I'm just going to put it this way. They know what you like. They know your nasty button. And they keep serving it up each lifetime for you. And they make it more seductive. They make it more tempting. And you bite it off every time. You take it, you swallow it whole. You don't even taste it. But not anymore. You're like, I'm so tired of this. Why does this keep happening to me? Why do I keep ending up in this same position? Now you know. Now you know. Okay? Whenever you're with this person, you don't have balance. I keep hearing you cut them loose, but I don't believe you really did all the way. I just don't. I don't feel it. You want your dreams to come true. And so do your angels. Yes, yes, they do. And wait till we get those out, right? Yeah, they want you to listen. They want you to trust. Bobby, this is like that ascension right there. And you got to share your heart with the right person. You keep giving it away to the wrong person. This masculine likes pretty things, okay? He likes pretty things. He likes shiny things. He likes things that make him what he thinks look good. But then he takes these things out and about. They open up their mouths and they embarrass the hell out of him. And then he's like, oh shit, we got to keep you at home. Under lock and key. You just wait in the back room with the whips and chains. I'll be back, right? That's for someone. I don't know who. That's for someone. feeling alone. Yeah, this relationship, when whoever this karmic, they're not even coming out. Their energy's so, this masculine keeps a invisible wall between him and this person. She's clueless. She doesn't even get it. She doesn't even get energy. Wow. She knows how to suck a dick. Ooh. I don't know where that came from. It just came. These come out of me. When they want me to say it, it just comes out. Yeah. She opened up all right. Oh, that was the next card. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just envisioning things I should be. Oh, no. They show me like someone in stirrups. Oh, I wonder if this dude's somebody's a gynecologist. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I can't help it, I'm sorry. Oh, okay, yeah. Challenging times. Yep, I bet. Oh, no. If you guys could hear and see the things I do, you would be laughing so hard. And there's so much I want to say, but I can't. I can't. Oh, okay. All right. This is the funniest shit ever. Okay. So, whoever you are, you're very gifted. You're very talented. Okay? There's somebody just like you. It's not this side hoe. No, it's not. They're like, just say it. No. Anyway, there's somebody, like I said, that's just like you. And this person, they know Reiki. Whoever this person is that is like you, this is not the person you picked. No, 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 no. This is the person you tossed aside and went, that's too much work for me. I can't do that. I'll go over here. This is way easier. But you didn't know when you went over there, you'd be unfulfilled and bored out of your gourd. Bored out of your gourd, right? And you can't take this person anywhere. They embarrass you. They can't hold conversations. They open up their mouth and you're horribly embarrassed by this person. So they might look good and that's it. Now you can take this person to the bar, the club, the track, I heard. So maybe somebody likes horse racing. You can take her to, somebody out there likes to go to like the biker bar. She'd fit in there perfect too, You could share her too with everyone you know. You're moving on from this though. You're like, peace out, bye, done. You've got to save your brain cells. You've got to save your brain cells. Hello. Yeah, you need to heal. This divine masculine. You're healing though. You're healing. You don't want to be torn in chains. This person affected your relationship with your son. Yeah, this person affected your relationship with your son. You had something about that. Whoever this masculine is, they have a son, and this son did not particularly like this woman. Okay, I don't know who that's for, but you know your story. Yep. Okay, well, we got confirmation, double confirmation on the old Gemini. Okay, Gemini. Masculine. That's 6 of Cups energy. That's the happy family. That's the happy home, the dog, the cat, the bird, right? You got the boat, the snowmobiles, maybe. You're the soccer mom. You got the soccer van, whatever. Daydreams and decisions. And release. Nurture. So there's definitely a water sign energy, feminine energy here too. Okay. This is that feminine energy. Yep, there's an air sign too. There's an air sign feminine energy. There's a water sign feminine energy. Double on the air. Hold on. Double on the water. Okay? Double on the air, double on the water, baby. This feminine, she's very nurturing, very loving. She is mystical in her own way. Remember? She carries the light. She's a light worker. She's a light being. This person knows Reiki. If she is not trained in it, she holds the light, and she will one day. Okay? She's learning this, though. She's learning how to make energy balls. Yep, she's learning energy balls. This individual, she shines. She doesn't have to do anything. Just who she is. This is one of your many attractions to this individual, Divine Masculine. Yeah. And you're still letting go and releasing. You got a ways to go. She's already out here making energy balls, nurturing the earth, just doing her thing, right? Look at her. She's beautiful. Look. Okay? You love this person, and it bugs you. That's for someone. You love this person, and it bugs you how much you love this person. You can't have this. No. Go on. Go downstairs. Get some water. You can't have that. No, Maggie. Get down, baby girls. Maggie. Thank you. Kisses. I know. Go see what Sky's doing. Go on. Go. Get down. Go. Come on. Stop. Okay. Keep your heart open. Imagine that. What have we been talking about? Non-stop, right? Keep your heart open. There's been so much about your heart here. Okay? So much about whoever you are. I definitely feel this divine masculine and feminine, you air sign masculine, this feminine that you're going to end up coming back together with. She's part of your soul family, your soul tribe. For many lifetimes, you have had somebody that keeps coming back and interfering. And like I said, it's a different karmic at a different time. Okay? All different times. They come up, and you go ahead and you don't finish out cycles. You don't clear all the people out of those cycles, more importantly. But you come back, and because you don't cut those ties, these are ancestral curses that you also have throughout your family. So you come back and you go back for that same type of person again. And it ends up breaking up all kinds of relationships for you every lifetime. You end up brokenhearted. And you feel left and alone in the end. And you just did it again. But you're coming out of it. Because this time, you really let someone go that you really clicked with. You really adored this person. You really loved being around this person. But you got led off by the green-eyed monster. You got led off by karmic Karen, you know? I mean, that's pretty much how it is. Anyways, Libra, you need to keep there's a Libra out here. You're having a heart. You've been hurt. You keep closing your heart off. Please. You can close it off to romantic relationships, but don't close it off to loving life. Don't close it off to loving things, like small things. Don't close off to letting people send love and love on you. You won't create, you won't manifest. You'll put yourself in hangman position. You'll tell the universe you're not lovable. You'll tell the universe you don't want to love. So why would anybody love you? And then they won't give you any of that. So open up to sharing love. You can say right now, it's not the right time for me to have a romantic partner of any sort. But I love my family. I love my friends. I love who I am. I love the person I'm becoming. I love to get up every day and okay? That keeps the flow of love going. There's a Sagittarius out there that is struggling with staying focused. That's for someone else. I don't know who that one's for. But there's a Saggy out there really having a hard time staying focused, okay? What else do we have? Spirit. We have honor your feelings, okay? We got a Pisces energy out here. They're swaying, man. There's a Pisces energy out here that's having a hard time being honest with themselves, being honest with the feelings that they're having. Because why? They don't like what they're feeling. They don't like what they're being faced with. Somebody is stuck. There's an Aquarius right now that does not want to open up to change. They think that who they are right now is serving them. It's not. It's putting them in stagnant energy, okay? Spirit's like, okay, well, we're in a retrograde. We're going to stick you here. And when you get stuck in a retrograde and the retrograde ends, you're going to stay stuck till the next retrograde. And then if in that retrograde, you're going to turn and change and learn and get out of that damn south node and get your ass in that north node, then we're going to flip you back upright when you come out of that next retrograde. People don't realize that. When you stay stuck in one retrograde and it ends and you go through the post, guess what? You're still going to stay stuck until that next one, even if the retrograde's over. I promise you this happens. Because people go, oh, good, the retrograde ended. Thank God the retrograde ended. And then they think, oh, everything's going to go right back great in my life and just flow. Because now the retrograde's over, but I didn't have to do anything to... Here, Borg, will you please, Meg needed something too, honey. Thank you. People think that, oh, I didn't need to learn those lessons or make those changes during the retrograde. I just got to ride out the retrograde. I will just hide in my house. I won't go anywhere. I won't talk to anybody. I'll drive the least amount possible. I'll hardly use electronics and I'll be good to go. No, you missed the whole point of what a retrograde is. And when you learn how to ride the retrograde wave, you will actually look at a retrograde as a chance to evolve, a chance to learn, a chance to close things out, a chance to go inward and gain wisdom. I used to hate retrogrades. Absolutely. That's why I could say that. Because I had to learn. I don't hate them now. But I do know I know what to do when one happens. I know how to handle things. I know how to handle me. I know what is expected of me spiritually to take care of during a retrograde as well. You guys really need to go down in my videos. I've done a lot of stuff, videos specific to retrogrades, and go find those. All my videos and all my lives, all my shorts, they are timeless, guys. I do not timestamp my stuff because that's my belief. That's the way Spirit has taught me. That's the way I'm supposed to teach you guys. If you come across that video and it resonates, that thumbnail catches you, the title I put in there catches you. I don't care if you're any of the signs or any of that. That's so small compared to the message. Watch it. You may have, when I put that video up, was not on that timeline. And now you might go back and find videos and you'll be like, I'm going to watch that. And that might be the timeline you're on now. That's why they're called timeless. You will find the videos when you need them. I was not a believer of this when I first started years and years and years and years and years ago, until I had my own experiences. And I had certain, before I ever had a channel, but I've always, had these gifts and done it. I just didn't do it publicly. So I watch other people's stuff. They put, things up, and I would go on and click on, and this girl could have put this video up 2 years ago, but it resonates, that thumbnail and that message, to me. And bam, that was happening right then and there to me. It didn't happen when she put that video up, but it was happening now for me, because now I was on that timeline. Okay? All right. We got a Capricorn that is stuck as well. Okay, so this is this Aquarius that is stuck right now. Okay, and this Aquarius doesn't learn about. This Aquarius likes to do magic, and hold on, I'm looking on my moon phase schedule here. This Aquarius keeps casting out on a brand new moon. Okay, but when they're doing this, first of all, if you're going to cast and you're going to use the full moon energy, you should have a clean slate. That means you can't be casting to do horrible, rotten things. That's not a clean slate. And if you've casted in the past doing horrible, rotten things to somebody, you don't have a clean slate, right? Okay? When you use this new moon energy, you're supposed to be gathering up your thoughts. You're supposed to be making plans for your future. It's supposed to be about you. This Aquarius is always casting against others, trying to take from others through spell work. Now you're stuck, buddy. And this is a masculine and a feminine. Sorry. There's a the masculine is older. This feminine is younger. Okay, this feminine will be between 30 and mid-40s. The masculine energies that I'm picking up, these masculines, mid-40s to late 50s. Okay? There's a Capricorn. You need to leave it in the past. You need to leave the past behind. You're living in your review mirror. You're living in the good old review mirror. Don't do that. Okay? This is a Capricorn that's doing that right now. Okay? You're being stubborn. And that's fine if you want to be stubborn, but it's not going to help you. Okay? A bunch of people and a bunch of stuck-ass energy, man. Virgo. Well, we got 2 Virgos, okay? We got 1 Virgo here. This Virgo is a feminine that I'm picking up on. She's a younger feminine. And whoever you are, you're stepping into your life purpose. You're super excited about this. You're a little bit scared, but you got a lot of fire in your chart somewhere. You're a very exciting person. You're super cute. You're spunky. You're fun. People love you. You're a little like, you're a free spirit. You're a social butterfly. You're a social butterfly. And anyway, you're taking the inspired action that God is sending to you. I mean, you're tapped in. You've got this. Okay? But you're going to be tested during this retrograde. So stay upright. Take the action in your passions and in your purpose right now. And whomever comes towards you in this retrograde, Spirit is asking you to please stay centered. And don't make that your focus. This person that's coming in, part of their purpose, part of the test for you is that they're coming in to see if you will fail. How important is this for you to get where you got to go? Okay? Don't let him in your bed. Just saying. Now there's another Virgo out there. This is a masculine Virgo, okay? This person is not attending to details. What do Virgos love to do? Like Cancers and Leos and Geminis. A lot of Libras too. Attention to detail. Attention to detail. Let's make a list. Let's make a plan. Well, we can't go outside the plan. Nope, nope, we can't. Nobody can get out of order. Nope. This is a Virgo that likes things in an orderly way. They like a routine. They like all these things I was talking about. And right now, their life is chaotic. It's chaos. And they feel extremely out of control. Okay? And this is a person that loves attention to detail. And they're not even doing that right now. They are stuck. Stuck, stuck, stuck. Okay? This is a Virgo. And this Virgo also likes to play with magic. This person likes to play, when they do it always during the third quarter moon. Yeah, they do it the third quarter moon. Yeah, that's not working out for you, is it? Actually, this is making you crazy in your head, man. You need to stop this because you're trying to make someone else crazy and you're trying to project that on them. It's coming back and kicking your ass. I've been picking up on somebody today. Air sign, very highly, and earth sign. And there's a water sign. Well, there's a fire sign too. Okay, but I'll give you the signs. Aries, Gemini, Aquarius, Virgo, Scorpio, Leo. Did I say Aries? Yeah, Aries. Taurus. These are all masculine and feminines. Put them in your stories where they go. Nut house. Kept hearing all day today. Nut house, nut house. They're finally going to the nut house. Nut house, nut house. They're finally going to the nut house. Nut house, nut house. They're finally going to the nut house. This person in a corner, rocking back and forth with their hands, going like this, just rambling this gibberish. Okay? This person, whoever this is to you, could be even a couple of people, because at one point they showed me some people sitting around a candle over it and chanting suicide, suicide, suicide. There's a picture. They wouldn't show me the person that was on. I get to see enough stuff, but I can sense things also to know what it is. And then I telepathically will talk to my angels and they will tell me back either I'm right or wrong. And I had asked, is that somebody in my collective's face? Yes. And then that part of that download ended, that they let me see. But anyways, this persons were chanting on somebody in the collective. They've been trying to make this person stuck in their head. They've been trying to make this person suicidal. They have projected and created a narrative to the public, to the community, to everybody, that this person's nuts, crazy, don't believe them, don't listen to them, blah, 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 blah. When in reality, it was always them. Very, very specific for a Gemini, an older feminine Gemini in her 70s as well. But anyways, finally, this is all turned on this person because this person's losing it, because this is what so much they projected for this other person. Now, for some of you, some of these people do this in the confines of their own home. Other people, family members, friends, will never know that they're doing this, and they make damn sure that no one does. Some of these people are a part of a society, a group, a cult that no one knows about. They would never tell anybody. Nobody may ever find out. Okay. Some of them, they're hiring people to do this stuff against you, and they will never admit to that either. Okay. Rest assured, this stuff is coming out. Spirits had enough. Up above's had enough. Your passed on loved ones have had enough. Your angels have had enough. And they're saying now, we keep saying stop, enough's enough, let it be. You need to walk away. You need to get in your lane. You need to make things right. You need to leave this person alone. Because no matter what, they've all been coming for people in the collective, including myself, that weren't coming for anyone else. We walked away. We walked. We said choke on it and enjoy it. I'll go over here. I will make my own way. But it wasn't good enough because these people they have to, they just need to destroy you. They need to tear you completely down. And they got so far out of control with their narratives, with their lies, their stories, their bullshit, that it was a snowball that rolled down a hill and it turned into this ginormous snowball that nobody could control now. And it gained all this momentum and picked up all this snow along the way. This is like all the people that they picked up along the way. This is all the bullshit stories, lies, scenarios that they made up along the way. And everybody got involved in this, and nobody wanted to get off this ride. Yep, exactly. So eventually things start to backfire. They do. It starts to backfire. When people get so obsessed with another individual and they don't let it go, and they can't stop thinking about them, they can't stop talking about them, they can't stop plotting on them, they can't stop finding a way to make them look horrible. And then the obsession with them is so much that they can't stop watching them. So then that drives them to hate them more, to be more jealous of them, to be more it's just this horrible thing. And I don't understand this because I don't get it. I just don't get it. But this is how some people operate. I understand this because I have family members, friends, people. I've even dated people that have treated me like this. I've been married to people that have treated me like this. And you're going, what is wrong with you? Right? So, it's all coming back on these people now. So someone's going away and they're going to be locked up for a while. And that's for somebody, I'm sorry, a couple of you out there, they're not just one person. Spirit wanted me to clarify that. Okay. Some of you, it happened last night. I started picking up on it, but for some of you, something happened last night. I was shown something last night that verified it. Okay. That's all I can say. That's all I'm going to say. I don't tell exactly how I know things. I'm not supposed to. That's part of my gifts. Anyway, some of you, it may happen tonight, this weekend, all the way into next week. Okay? It might be a couple of people, actually. Some, definitely, if this is anyone you knows, oh, they don't want you to know, and they're going to have everybody covering this up. Because why? They were trying to make you be look like the crazy one. That's the scenario. And they don't want anybody else to know, too, that they got involved in this, too. Because then, you imagine, we supported you. We helped you try to take this person down, destroy their whole lives, even their kids, and you're in the crazy house. Oh, can you imagine that? I think it's so funny because I know it's going to happen. I already know it. Yeah. Okay. Push through any insecurity. That's funny. That's one of these people that's in trouble. There's a Cancer out there. That's cray cray. Okay? You are stuck in your fears. This is a feminine energy. She's stuck in her fears. She's got her back to spirit. She's got her back to the universe. And she's like, no thanks. I'm just going to stay right here where I'm at. Okay? There's also a Pisces as well. Okay? This Pisces, though, is very, 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 very demonic. Okay? Somebody is having a very, very hard time with their left ear. And it's been driving me crazy for 3 days. I don't know who this is, but it's driving me nuts because I don't have an earache. I don't have anything going on. But for the last 3 days, every time I get on and I start to channel and I tap in, I'm picking up to somebody that's got something going on with their left ear. You need Coptis. It's a Chinese antibiotic. And there's an enzyme called Ceregold. You need that as well. And you need oregano for infection. Anyway. New moon in Libra. Know you are loved. let me go back to this ear thing. The reason why you have this ear thing going on. Hold on. Oh, trying to. This ear thing is going on because you don't like what people are saying to you. You don't want to digest this. You're probably having digestive issues too. But you don't want to hear what people are saying to you. You don't want to comply. You don't want to change. And wherever you're at, there's a shitload of fighting going on. There is a ton of fighting going on in this. And you're like, no, 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 no. Put your fingers in your ears. You don't want to hear it. There's children that don't want to hear this more so too. You might want to think about them because they don't want to hear this. Kids don't. I've been there, had horrible fights with husbands, boyfriends, things, because that's sometimes where we end up. And the kids never want to hear it. And I'm saying that from my own experiences as well. Okay? Not putting anyone down, because sometimes we end up in these situations where the fighting goes on. But when it's this bad, you got to go. You got to separate. So no one gets hurt. You don't want anyone to get hurt physically. Know you are loved. Now, there's a Libra out there that has been very hurt, okay? This Libra is struggling right now to open their heart, just like that other person we were talking about, okay? You need to open up. It's going to be okay. There's a masculine energy, very dark masculine energy that this Libra hooked up with. This masculine's dark. And I mean, everything about this masculine's dark. They have a very forceful energy. Their sexual energy is forceful. Their regular energy is forceful. I heard demonic. This person lucid dreams. That can be freaky sometimes for some people. This person lucid dreams. This person astral travels. This person tells you they can remote view. They're full of shit. They cannot remote view. They can astral travel, but they can't remote view. When they astral travel, this person doesn't know how to protect themselves right. They are always grabbing and getting these little, they're stalactites that they're catching when they're out there doing this, and they're bringing them back, and they don't know how to get rid of them. Okay, that's for someone. Let's go through this one more time. I got to get onto the water signs after this. We take a break, and then I'm going to get back on. It's Friday night, so I can sleep in tomorrow. Yay! I love to sleep in, though. I trained my boys as babies to be sleeper inners, too. And I trained them to sleep through all kinds of no's. I'd go in, I'd vacuum in their room. Like, you're to learn to sleep through the... And they did. My boys could sleep through anything. Okay. See the bigger picture. Sagittarius, see the bigger picture. Okay? We got a Saggy. All right. We didn't have many come out. This will be the last roll on this deck. Then we're going to move on. Okay. All right. Top. Detoxify. There's a Taurus out here that needs to detoxify. Use the full moon energy, Taurus. Whoever I'm talking to, you like to do the full moon cycles, and you're into all this stuff, and you're learning. Use that full moon. When you set up for your full moon rituals, blessings, whatever it is that you do, because you do something, I'm not sure exactly what. It's not bad. It's not bad. But you're going to, Spirit's telling me that they want you to start using the new moon, okay? You're going to start planning, because then think about it, the new moon, it's about a clean slate, right? So use this energy to detoxify at the same time. This is specific for a Taurus out there. I don't care if you're masculine, feminine, you know who you are. There's a couple of you. You wield in white light. You use it for blessings and different things. That's great, amazing. We love that. But Spirit's telling you that you also need to use it to detoxify yourself at the same time. So put that into your affirmations. Put that into your plan. You like to write things down like I do. Whoever I'm talking to, you need to write this down, your detoxification plan. Put it on your schedule for the new moon, okay? That's for someone. And Aries, cool your emotions, okay? We got an Aries out here that's pissed off. Yeah, you're going to get more pissed off, my dear, just so you know. It's going to get worse before it gets better. And there's a Pisces that is refusing to attune to the divine, okay? So we got a Pisces that's refusing to attune to the divine. That's the Aries right there. Here's the Pisces that doesn't want to attune to the divine. This Pisces has got to quit wielding, period. You are going to put yourself in the ground. Stop, stop, stop. This is a feminine. She's an older feminine. Knock it off. You know who you are. I know who you are. You need to knock this shit off. You are not who you think you are. So I'm going to say, you know who you are, and you know I know who you are. And you and Ed need to quit playing around with all this Akashic bullshit and quit running frauds and scams. Yeah, I know about those too. Sure do. Your ass is grass, man. You're going to be doing jail time. I told Ed never to pair up with you. Long ass time ago, and he tried to con me and get me to do that same shit you've been doing for him. I never would give in. Nope. Always, he has great ideas, but he always gets the wrong people on board. And I'm so tired of people trying to read other people's Akashic records, and that bullshit doesn't work. I don't care who you are, how friggin' skilled you think you are. You people do not get to do that. So annoying to me. So annoying. And then there's people actually out there that are advertising and taking people's money to do this fake ass bullshit. So you believe you're higher up than Archangel Metatron, who rules the Akashic Library, who rules over that part of the universe. You actually are that big of an ego-driven maniac that you believe you wield and hold power more than he does. Shit. Clue in, man. You guys are going to lose your ass in a big old lawsuit. Identity theft, too, there. Also, my dear, identity theft. Yeah, you've been impersonating someone. Sure have. You've been caught, though. You've been caught. Quit using those damn filters, too. They don't help. Reflection, okay? This is about your foundation. You've been reflecting, air signs, okay? You're going back and forth about this because there's something that happened to your stability. Because I just flipped the deck. You made a decision. You made a decision. Now you got to embrace it. And now you're reflecting on this decision, okay? Oh, we lost the Pisces. I knew she was on here. I knew it. I can always feel her demonic ass. There's so many you karmics that keep getting on our channels, and you need to be worried about the crimes and the shit that you guys keep pulling and doing. And you need to worry less about us that are upright, because you guys got big problems. And you guys are going away. And I don't care if it hasn't happened yet. You need to be scared, because the longer this takes, the more permanency for where you're going will be attached. And you guys did this to yourselves. No one else did it to you. And don't go running around now telling people that all these people that have platforms and that are upright, unlike you guys, that we're doing shit to you when you were doing it all along. First of all, no one believes it and buys your bullshit anymore. Not even for a moment. Nope. Cultivation. We got embrace again. Okay? Somebody is embracing now. And they're accepting, because we got acceptance. Whatever decision you made, air sign, you're embracing this now. This has to do with your twin flame, soul purpose. I'm not talking about your twin flame. I'm talking about your twin flame soul purpose. You've embraced this now. With or without that twin, you're going forward into this, okay? You've accepted this. And besides accepting it, thank God, you're embracing it. This is beautiful, okay? And cultivation. I keep hearing this was a hard pill to swallow. I don't know what that means for somebody. Hard pill to swallow, huh? All right, what else do we have? Openness. Promise of the future. Okay. And we have innocence. Okay. You are opening up. And this, when this card comes up, this is a great card because this means you're open back to love, to be loved. You're open up to give love. So you're open to accept it. You're open to give it. You're open to prosperity to flow towards you, abundance, creativity, new relationships. You're done with the old. You're riding a new wave, man. And you, my friend, need to start doing blessings on waxing and waning. So when you use a waxing, that's about home and refining yourself. That's aligning your hopes with the universe. That's when the momentum is building. That's when they want you to start doing whatever you do. And then they also want you to do it on the waning, because the waning, this is that's the recuperation time of the moon. That's when you release to, well, or you could say surrender, whatever you want to. I think surrender sounds better. It's also recuperating time. It's a resting time. And it's a time, a lot of times on the waning moon, we feel very empty. So this is a great time to fill this up with lots of blessings, okay? So you're going to start doing the waxing, the waning, okay? Promise for your future. Beautiful future, air signs, coming for you, okay? They want you to tap into your childlike innocence. That's very, very important right now, okay? Tap into your childlike innocence. Be playful, okay? Because then you're going to cultivate this passion that you have, okay? And you're going to use it in the right way. Someone, too, that's an air sign. Somebody was trying to pull you into, I keep hearing a murder. They're trying to get you involved in a murder that you had nothing to do with. You're completely innocent. There's someone else out there that somebody runs a lot of different, like schemes, you know. They con people. That's what they do for a living. They conned you at one time, and then now they're trying to make it they're a victim of you. I know this sounds fucked up. The whole thing is fucked up. But they are trying now to drag you into this some way, somehow. I keep hearing blackmail too. But you wouldn't even know they're blackmailing you. Oh my God. These are those people that are sending messages to their goddamn selves and saying that you're sending to them. These are those jackasses. Anyways, we're not even entertaining this bullshit. Okay? Splendor, revelation. You are going to have a giant revelation about something that you didn't have before. And you need to start working with amethyst. That's for an air sign out there. You need to start working with amethyst. But you're going to have a revelation about something. And it might be something, I don't know. I don't know. There's one more. So you're going to have a revelation about something. There is more. There's at least 2 to 3 to 4 people involved in this revelation, whatever it is. It's a it's a plot behind your back. Yeah. Because these people didn't want you to move forward into all your splendor and to have all the things that were supposed to be bestowed upon you. Yeah. And look, I looked down. They didn't want you to be empowered about your future. They didn't want you to be empowered in who you are and loving who you are. Wow. I don't even, they tell me the weirdest thing. I just heard somebody's a scrawny motherfucker. I don't know who that's for, but anyway, that's for somebody. Oh, the things they tell me. Anyway. All right. We're going to split this deck. Originality. All right, air signs. Blaze your own trail. And we're going to end this video here. I'm going to go take a break. Bobby? Becca, she's probably gone now. But I'm going to go take a short break, ladies. And then I'll get back on within the next half an hour. And I'm going to get the water sign reading done. If you want to enjoy me, that's wonderful. If you can't, I understand. Thank you again for being on. I always love seeing you guys and chatting and, you know, bantering with some of you. But anyways, thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a great evening. Have a great rest of your weekend. Don't forget to go check out the community tab. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and please share. Share, share, share. Get our channel out there because they're trying to hide me. So if you guys share, other people see it. They might have messages that I'm putting out for someone you know as well. But anyways, yeah, put it out there. Get the messages out there. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you later. See you on the flip side.